Right, so here are a few tips for practicing yoga before we even get started. We want to go into our practice with a sense of non-judgment. Now, everybody's body is different, everyone's abilities are different, and we want to attempt to do these practices with an open mind. And if a pose isn't working, to avoid judging ourselves, saying, oh, either we're weak or just can't. Let's throw out that negative self-talk and keep it positive. With maybe you can't do it yet, or maybe there's a better pose for you. Listen to the cues and try the options. When you're guided through a yoga practice, you may hear certain things such as bring your belly button up and back towards your spine, or point the toes towards the short end of the mat. So you want to listen to those cues. That will help you get into the pose more appropriately and where you want to be engaging or feeling. You want to listen to your body. Again, everybody's body is different, and that's a beautiful, wonderful thing. So what we need to do is, if our body is screaming out, I'm in pain doing this particular movement, make modifications. So you may be able to use blocks or the strap to help enable the pose, or you may be doing an entirely different pose. It's a totally custom practice, and it's my goal to help share with you other options in case, certain poses don't feel right. Let's listen to the body and listen to the cues and try the other options and find what works for you. Have patience. This takes time. When you see people doing certain things, they may have been doing that for a very long time, or they may have a natural aptitude. Most people don't. They have to practice, just like with any other skill. It doesn't just happen because we want it to. So be patient with yourself. Know that it takes time to develop the strength and the understanding in the body, the cues, all of these things. It takes time. Finally, this is your time. You take hold of it. Open your heart, open your mind to try some of these new things. And especially when we go into something like meditation, where for many people that can be uncomfortable, sitting quietly. Again, maybe it's uncomfortable because it's something that we need to work on. So I encourage you to make the best use of your time with this class, with the time that you have in your day. These are my tips for before we start practice. Just remind yourself to stay away from judgment, to listen to the cues and listen to your body, to be patient, and to try to be present, using your time the best way you can in that given moment.